In today's video, Dog Squad, we are going to be going over the Week 8 Cowboys at 49ers game tomorrow night. It'll be a 7:20 p.m. game, Central Time on NBC Sunday Night Football. So the Cowboys are back from the bye week, hoping they regroup themselves. CD and Dak both said they did. McCarthy still has belief, so let's see if they prove tomorrow against an injured 49ers team. So hopefully that gives us an advantage of getting revenge on them for the past 2 or 3 times. Let's go, Dog Squad. Alright, as you can see, I'm not making a mistake. This camera is in front of the screen. I do want to let you know that I did not make a slide, but I will be getting back into it. I can almost guarantee that I'll be getting back into it next weekend. I apologize. Usually I am kind of slower, usually within the first 8 weeks anyways. Last year when I was making previews and all this stuff, when I was making only on scores, I was doing like maybe the first couple weeks, and then I wasn't able to do it through then. Maybe like to week 8 I picked back up, I think, with the previews on that. So I'll get back into it and we'll start going on a streak. So don't worry, we're going to get all this stuff. I'm just going to get back into it. At least now we're making preview videos and doing week 7 reactions, and we'll be a short later. I'll get also back into making videos earlier in the day. I've been, just watching college football, so that's kind of been part of it as well. So just want to let you know, but I'll get back. I'll make sure to make it earlier next week. So to begin this preview, we start off with the Dallas Cowboys offense against a also banged up San Francisco 49ers defense. Their offense, we'll get into in just a second, is also pretty much their whole offense is backed up. So we'll get that, like I said, in just a second. But Dallas' offense, we've seen their O-line have trouble. Haven't been the best. We've got some youngies on the O-line with Tyler Guyton and Cooper Beebe. Of course, he's new at the position. We're definitely going to have to stop with the penalties, pass block better, protect Dak, run block better. We've had some trouble, of course, finding the gap for our running game, and of course there's always someone on the D-line that's really good, like we've seen TJ Watt do. It held Myles Garrett pretty well, but when TJ Watt came in, he was tearing Dak up that game. I think he had a couple sacks. He had another strip sack, but I don't know I believe he had another sack as well, 1 or 2 sacks after that. So make sure that there's going to be someone that we can protect, because they got Nick Bosa. I believe he is playing tomorrow on the defensive side. I can't remember if he is. I believe he is. I haven't heard anything of him getting injured. So that's me, that guy you got to protect. I don't know who's coming. He's coming from one of the tackles, either Steele, Guyton, whoever. Make sure to protect us. You're going to get to Dak all night. We've obviously seen trouble. We haven't been too bad with him, but not tomorrow. We've got a newer O-line. This is dangerous, and we've got a banged up O-line. I think we were playing with a back. I believe we were playing with a backup a couple weeks ago too. So this has got to be a more efficient game, more executed game by this O-line. Running backs, we're playing Dalvin Cook tomorrow. I'm glad we are. We've got him off the free agents. Go ahead, put him in the practice squad. Let's see what we can do, and then you finally use him week 8. I don't know why we didn't use him sooner, because we needed him. You put Rico Dowdle in week 5. He played well, and you didn't put him in week 6. I don't know why, but that game was just terrible anyways against Detroit. So definitely not all of it revolve on that. I mean, you can't pass the ball every single time. Of course, Dak has to play better. So does CD. But we've seen the Dallas Cowboys struggle at the beginning of the season. Up to like week 8, they're a much different team. That was last year. I think a couple years ago, they kind of came out ready to play in the season. And of course, fell short in the playoffs. We know. So, hopefully tomorrow that the Dallas Cowboys can execute, because we've had some slow turns, points getting points this year. Slow times getting points, not really a lot of points on the board on the offensive side this year that we usually get. There are a good amount of points. Not enough for a win. Against the Browns, we scored 14 points. We had field goals. They were good defense. I was fine with it. I wasn't mad. Obviously, I was glad we didn't turn over the ball. I think Dak had an efficient game. Obviously, for his first game of the season. Line played pretty well that game. We got Zeke going, CD. We got touches. Brandon Cooks got TD, and then week 2 came, played. It was mostly on the defense, I'd say. Week 3, we came back at the end and got the offense going. Week 4, you got Dak and CD rolling in there, and then you got some field goals. So it wasn't pretty the second half. Week 5, you finished when it needed most, and then you played terrible last game. Week 6, had a bye week 7. So there's been ups and downs. We got to be more efficient. We're an offense to do it, but we got like I said, we got a younger O-line. They're not as experienced. We're banged up a little bit on that side. Running backs, we still are trying to figure out, not the best running back room, and hopefully we can make an adjustment, because if Dalvin Cook can be back in the regular Dalvin Cook, I don't think that'll happen, but maybe he can help us tomorrow against that running back, against a San Francisco 49er defense, who is also, like I said, injured, but they've got their guys. They've still got part of their defense still left. That's top 5 defense. Fred Warner, Nick Bosa still making all that up, and they're gonna they're gonna attack tomorrow, and we need to also hold on the ball, not have as many penalties, and now win us the game tomorrow and get the offensive side of the ball going. And execution is also gonna definitely be a more efficient way of winning this ball game compared to what you've done the past few weeks. That's gonna be another part to get to 4-3, but back above 500, and get revenge over the Niners. And this is your advantage since they are injured tomorrow. So the defense as well for Dallas is also banged up. Not as much as San Francisco 49ers offense. Brock Purdy is going to have to look at a lot of youngies, a lot of young receivers, so don't make them look like Randy Moss or something like that. We've done that with some running backs before that were good, Alvin Kamara, Aaron Jones, all that, but they were supposed to they were not supposed to score that many. They were like all over the news, like, oh my gosh, he had a great game, and then he wasn't even really that good the whole entire year. Like Alvin Kamara, I think he's doing well, but he hasn't, had that big of a game since. So I mean, it's just like, the Saints haven't won a game since us, so I'm not really gonna talk about them. But we've got to make sure that even though they're banged up, don't let the cross routes happen. Don't let the wide open posts, we fall down or something. One of our corner Diggs is playing. We don't have Micah planned, and Kendricks might be questionable, but we have DeMarvin and Overshown. We got Leah Fowl. We got Odigizua on the front line. We got Mozzie Smith still getting better. We've got some guys on the front line that can help tomorrow pressure Brock Purdy when he doesn't really have anyone to throw to. On the run side of the San Francisco, that we got to protect Jordan Mason. I think he's still a little banged up. I think he's playing tomorrow. We got to make sure that we don't let him have 3 TDs. I think don't let him have that game that he had against the Jets. Especially better. I don't want that to happen tomorrow, or else it's going to be a long night and going to be another whooping like last week. 42-10. That was not pretty. That was because we couldn't get anything going on the other side of the ball. So hopefully we need to take advantage of them not having anyone to throw to, or them not having Christian McCaffrey. Because even though Mason's good, Christian McCaffrey, they're full of running backs, but no one's good as Christian McCaffrey right now in the league. Maybe Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry and Christian McCaffrey, I'm sure, would be a great running back test, but they're not playing each other. So last year would have been great though. But should be. I'm not as worried about playing the 49ers, but it matters. Will the Dallas Cowboys, even though the Niners have our number, will they be able to take that from them and get revenge? Hopefully they're angry about it. They haven't seemed to be wanting to be angry about it the past few times. They didn't have revenge to take care of in wild card 2021 or 2021 playoffs. Okay, you didn't go in the next year. Your defense played well, and sadly Dak didn't play well that divisional round game. Then you win the next year. No one played well. Got blown out. So you better wake up tomorrow. This is your chance to get revenge. I don't care if they're injured. I don't care if we win by like 10 or watch it be somehow like a 17-point win, and then be like, oh, well, they didn't have anyone. Look, I don't care. Yes, I know we didn't have anyone, but Dallas needs anyone we can get. Any win we can get. You expect the hate if we win tomorrow. Expect the hate. Expect it. They are the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Niners, of course, are also one of the top 5 hated teams, I believe, next to the Eagles and us and the Chiefs. So we've definitely the fans out there. We're going to get hated tomorrow if we win. We're going to even get more hated if we lose. So please, just Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, the players. I know y'all probably, I would love if y'all watching this, but it'd be a miracle if y'all were anyone on the players. So, but our team, just in general talking, this is the perfect chance, perfect opportunity for you to go 4-3 and get the win over San Francisco. Because at the beginning of the year, when we were at the 3-3, I'd be like, look, you're gonna go back to .500. And Atlanta's gonna be a tough test. It's not gonna get any easier, man. You've got a road of heck. I would say the HELL, but I'm not going to. A road of torture, should I say? Road of torture. You got the Niners. You've got the Falcons. You've got the Eagles. You've got the Texans. You've got the Commanders. You got the Giants, but they can always pull on something on you. You've got the Bengals, which aren't as good, but they can beat you. Especially then they're a second half season team. Then you got the Panthers. Should be an easy win. We got to take care of business. Bucks are tough. I'm going to that game, so hopefully we don't lose. Then we got Philadelphia Eagles. Then the Commanders. So possibly 2 games out of that is pretty easy. Not even the Giants is that bad. Giants are bad, or the Giants aren't even that bad as we think this year. Got to give them that. I thought they were going to be much worse. Panthers are proving me right. They starting Bryce Young this week, and I don't think that's going to do anything, but it might. But that's my preview. So hope Dog Squad you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss more videos. We're on the road to 1K, and at 1K I will be doing a Madden 25 live stream. So hopefully you share this with other people part of the Dog Squad by subscribing. Go subscribe to Straight Out Gaming. It's a link in his bio. I'll be starting videos probably maybe the Thanksgiving break, Christmas break. I might be making, but most likely it'll be in February after the Super Bowl when I start making videos back for that channel, all the way up till I guess August. Like when I start back my senior year. So hope you enjoyed it. How about them Cowboys? Let's get the win tomorrow. We'll have Week 7 predictions. It should probably already be posted because this video should be premiered before the game tomorrow. Game today, I guess. And it is midnight. So, and then my Week 7 reactions. Week 8 predictions is what I meant. All right, I'll see you next time, Dog Squad. Peace.